Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the vlog. It is Monday, November 10th. Happy birthday, Marine Corps. Both of my parents were in the Marine Corps. So I feel like my family... Oh, so I got a new case for this thing, like a new thing. But it is a gravity lock, which... I'm not getting it next time. I already opened the package and ripped it, so I can't return it. But it doesn't actually you close your thing around your phone and it locks in. It doesn't do that. It's a gravity lock, which basically means it's gravity holds it in. But I have it sideways, so the thing that locks it from gravity is on the side instead of on the bottom, because it's meant, I think, to be vertical. Anyway, what I do like about it is that it's a wireless charger, so anytime my phone is in this, it's charging, which is amazing. Okay, November 10th. Ben Weeder is in 11 days, I think. 11 or 12 days. Friday is peak week. Oh my God. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Peak week starts in 4 days. Oh my God. Y'all, she is not ready. Let me tell you. I look okay. I look fine. I don't look the way that I should be looking. I am very puffy. Listen, I did amazing. I did fantastic on my trip. Oh my gosh, my eye. However, the last night I did celebrate. I did have a couple drinks of alcohol. And I know you're thinking, Andrea, what is your problem? My problem is that, I don't know, I wasn't about to not celebrate. Especially because there's a chance this is my last time going on this trip, which I'm not going to get into the whole thing because you guys don't really care that much. But usually they just send 2 people from your gym. You win Fire Club and they're like, okay, you can send 2 people from your gym. Starting next year, it's only franchise partners, only owners of the gyms. They don't get to say, our owners were well, this is our leadership team. These are the people who earned this, who got us to this goal. So we won and we're sending them. Next year, you don't get to just send your team. It's owners or nobody. So a lot of us were first and last trip, because we're not going to be able to go next year. Now maybe if I buy the gym, I'll get to go. But as far as I knew, as far as what my life is right now, I don't get to go on this trip ever again. So I was well, I'm celebrating. Anyway, and now we're just going full scorched earth, you guys. Because I kept it tight all weekend long. I am so proud of myself. I kept it tight all weekend long and all day long up until that last night, which I'm just puffy, okay? I expect to lose 5 pounds over the next 2 days. I'm not kidding. I think I'm gonna lose 5 to 6 pounds over the next 2 days. Because I think a lot of my current weight is just water. And I also, like I said, we're going scorched earth on the food and the calories, or on the food and the workout. I'm done lifting. I'm not lifting anymore. I got 2 hours of cardio a day. That's what that's the last Hail Mary that we do. Really this close to shows. And it works for me. Mentally, it works for me because I know it's a short period of time, so it's easy for me to stay on. You guys know, it's hard for me to stay on, to be honest. But knowing it's less than 2 weeks of this just unbelievably high level of effort and discomfort, it's easy for me. I'm not straying, and I'm not even thinking about straying. I don't even want to stray because I know how short of a period of time it is. So anyway, I haven't done my routine yet. I'm headed right now to Powerhouse to work on it. I'm not going to go full out yet. I do want some of this weight to fall off, but I am going to run some sections just to get my bearings, get my confidence up. And yeah, okay, let me tell you, before this gets super duper duper long, let's talk about France. I didn't talk about it in my last video because I was running out of storage space and I was on that trip. It was just hard to put all of my thoughts into the last video. Okay, France. The lineup ended up being 5 people that I did not know who they were. Not that I didn't know who they were, but if you remember, I only talked about Zoe and Martina. Those were the only 2 people that I knew were doing the show. The list came out. There were 5 people on it. Nicolette, who I love Nicolette. She's just Nicolette is just so fun to watch. She did the Arnold a few years ago. I watched her do Europa the last couple of years. She's just such a great performer. She never comes in peeled, but she's a great, I don't know, she's just a vibe. I love watching Nicolette. So Nicolette was on the list. Martina, Zoe, like I said, and then 2 girls I've never seen before. I don't know if it was their pro debut or I've just never seen them because, I don't know. I assume it's their pro debut. So I still, not knowing who 2 of the girls were, assumed that it was still going to be Nicolette. I keep saying Nicolette because Nicolette won. Spoiler alert, Nicolette won. I still assumed it was going to be Martina because Martina and Nicolette just competed against each other at Europa, and Martina got second. And I've seen Martina's routine. I've seen Zoe's routine. So I'm these are the 2 girls. I've seen Nicolette's routine kind of. The live stream froze, so I never actually saw her whole routine. But I just know that Martina just beat her. So in my mind, Martina is the highest ranking out of all these people. So I'm thinking it's going to be Martina, maybe Zoe, because I've also seen Zoe's routine. I thought Zoe had a good routine too. So I'm okay, that's what it's going to be. And then Nicolette won. I finally did see Nicolette's whole routine. It's a good routine, y'all. Ben Weider is going to be good. Ben Weider is going to be good because Nicolette has a very strong routine. Like, I was watching that and I was like, yikes. Like, I don't feel quite as confident in my ability to get straight ones. I'll say that. Okay? I do think the top 2 routines are going to be me and Nicolette. However, I also think the bottom 2 physiques are going to be me and Nicolette, which makes it a little bit tricky because I mentioned it before. That means a second place physique and second or third place routine could beat either one of us, even if one of us wins routine. So anyway, all that to say, I do really, really, really need to dig and try to get in that top 3 prejudging. I'm not going to be top 2. I'm not beating Michelle in prejudging. I've already given up the hope on that. Like, if my body was looking 1 to 2% better, I would feel more confident. But I just think that the top 2 prejudging is going to be Jess and Michelle, like it was last year. And then I think it's going to be me and Tara battling for the 3. It just depends on what my body does. If we got on stage today, it would be Tara solid 3 and me solid 4, Nicolette solid 5. But I do feel confident that I can make a pretty large transformation in the next 12 days. And Tara is in condition, but I think that I have a better shape than her, and I'm not fat, you guys. So it's just gonna depend on how we look on show day and how we peak. Okay. All that to say is, if I'm in the 3rd place prejudging, I think I will feel pretty confident in my ability to win, even if I don't get straight ones in routine. If I'm in the 4th place prejudging, I think I will feel like there's still a pretty good chance I lose this show. So we're just emptying the tank. I don't have a choice. That's how I'm treating it. It's like, there is no plan B, right? Like, that's what people do. Like, there is no plan B. There is no, okay, if I don't win Ben Weider, then what's no. I will cross that bridge when I get there. I'm doing everything I can right now to get myself hopefully confidently in that top 3 splitting center, because there's an uneven number. So Jess is going to be dead center, and whoever's on the outside, the 2 outsides of Jess, like, that's the top, that makes the top 3. So I'm just like, I don't think you guys realize, like, I know which order we're going to walk out in. So I'm like, okay, we're going to walk out and I'm going to be dead center because of the way that the alphabet works, right? No, who's dead center? Who's after me? Michelle, me, Tara. Tara's going to be dead center, then Nicolette, then Jess. And so I'm thinking, like, okay, first move they're going to make is switch Tara and Jess to put Jess in the middle. That puts Tara on the outside. Then I'm thinking, okay, then do they switch Michelle and Nicolette and leave it so that it's Jess, me, Michelle? Or do they switch me and Michelle and then switch Tara and Nicolette? Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't think you guys understand. I do this with every show. I think of how they're going to move people around, because in my mind, I'm already calculating what rank everybody's in. Oh, she's crazy. Anyway, drinking my ghost. It's not my flavor of choice. Honestly, I didn't want this. It doesn't taste that good to me right now. But they didn't have the raspberry cream. They didn't have the Sour Patch raspberry one. And all they had was Ghost and Celsius. And I don't drink Celsius anymore. And they had C4, but I don't drink C4 before routine practice. So anyway, I'm drinking this. I don't even think I'm going to finish this. I don't know what else I have to say. So I'm out of here. I'll let you guys know how practice goes. Okay, goodness gracious, y'all. Good afternoon. It's 1:45. I'm leaving Powerhouse. I did this, y'all, this thing is gonna bother me because it doesn't like lock it. Like, it holds it, but it doesn't hold it. Anyway, I did 30-ish minutes of skills practice. Skills felt amazing considering how long it's been since I've done them and how heavy your girl is right now. I felt really good. The room was very busy, so I didn't really run sections. I just did like I didn't do like 30 to 40 second sections. I did like, okay, I'm going to do the opening through the end of that handstand skill, or like, I'm just going to do the push-up sequence. Like, I didn't string together long sections because it was just very busy in there, and I don't have my earbuds with me. And I wasn't about to play music out loud with 5 other people in the room. So I was just like, I'm just going to do it in my head. But that was a good welcome back to routine. And then I did I did a 15-minute boot camp. Then I did 30 minutes on the stairs, and then I posed for 10 minutes. So I still have 15 minutes of cardio that I'm going to do tonight. But I am about to go grocery shopping. I do like to save some of my cardio for the end of the night. Like, I like ending my day on cardio. I've discovered that about myself. I don't like ending my day on eating. I like ending my day on cardio. So anyway, I am about to go to the grocery store to pick up some eggs and some spinach. It's pretty much all she's going to be eating is leaves and protein. leaves, lettuce and spinach. But it's only 8 days. It's not 8 days. The show is in 10 days, but it's 8 days of that. And then, you know, we'll pick up the carbs for the last couple days so that we don't get on stage completely flat. I'm like, 8 days is nothing. So anyway, I feel really good. I definitely need to increase my water. My water today has not been great. Like, I've had one of these. This is 24 hours. Like, that's not acceptable for it being 2 p.m. I need to be drinking a solid, at least 3 liters, but really we should be tracking for a gallon, especially with food so low. I need to be drinking more liquid. So anyway, that's where we are. I needed today. I needed a day like today, even though today is not even halfway over. Today is halfway over. But I needed, I feel like I'm winning today. So that's good. I gotta just get my next week scheduled out. I need to make sure American is not going to cancel my flight, and I need to have a backup plan just in case they do. Because that will be devastating if my flight gets canceled and I don't get to do the show. But you know, we're not even going to speak that into existence. But we are going to have a plan B ready for that, right? Like I was saying, like no plan B. That's different because that's not in my control. Like how I show up to this show is in my control, so I don't want to have a B plan for not doing well, because it is in my control if I do well. Obviously, it's not in my control if I win, but it's in my control if I do well. So that's why I'm like, no plan B. But for airline travel, that's completely out of my control. I need to have plan B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. We have every plan so that I don't get stuck in California and not even get the opportunity to do this show. So, anywho, although I think the shutdown ended, I don't really know, you guys. I just got back in the country. Okay, remember when I said I wasn't going to weigh myself until peak week or whatever? I don't know when I said I was going to weigh myself. I sure did get on the scale today. So I was 140 this morning, SOS. But by the time I was done with all my cardio, I was 138, and then I ate another meal, and I still have one more meal. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be at least 138 tomorrow. I might even be lighter than that, depending on like how fast I can metabolize this food. But I feel pretty good. I think that by peak week, I do not expect to be 131 by peak week. Remember when I wanted to be 131 by peak week? It's not gonna happen. However, I still think that I can wake up on show day around 129. I think I can do it. If I wake up on show day 130 or 129, like, it's done. The deal is done. Still Monday, everybody. I'm finishing up my cardio. I decided to come out and do a street run because I went to the store earlier, but I gotta go the other way. I went to the store earlier, but I didn't look at my actual list because I thought that I remembered everything, and I didn't. So I was like, I gotta go to the store again because I need deodorant. So I'm out of deodorant, so I have to get it tonight. So anyway, I was like, well, instead of going to the apartment gym to finish my last 15 minutes of cardio, I am just gonna go on a run, because while I was in Panama, Jackie's one of our other trainers, and she's a runner. She likes running, and I don't know what we were talking about, like my half marathon time, or like, I was telling her how many minutes of cardio I have to do. And I was like, that probably doesn't sound like that long to you, because that's like a long run for you, right? I asked her, like, how many miles do you typically run in 90 minutes? She's like, oh, it's like a 10-mile run for me. And I'm like, yeah, so it probably doesn't sound crazy to you for me to say, oh, I got to do 90 minutes of cardio. Like, that's one run for you. Now, she doesn't do 10 miles every day, but, I mean, she does 10 miles often enough that it doesn't sound crazy to her for me to say, oh, I have 90 minutes of cardio. And then I was just saying, like, 10 miles sounds crazy. Like, 90 minutes of cardio doesn't sound too crazy to me. Like, it sounds crazy, but it doesn't sound too crazy. But 10 miles sounds absolutely insane. So anyway, then she starts talking about, oh, I bet you could do this many miles, but you could do that many miles. I was like, no, girl, I got a slow mile time. And I was telling her, like, my treadmill speeds. And she's like, but what about if you actually just go run? And I was like, that's not for me. And then so tonight, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go run. And I texted her, I'm like, all right, I'm going to try a street run. I'm going to let you know what my mile time is. So my first mile that I just did was 10:42. And a lot of that was uphill. Not a lot, about a third of it was uphill. So I'm like walking, I'm in the shopping center of the store. So I'm walking the rest of it, and then I'm gonna run the first mile back. See if I can probably go a little bit faster because this part of the run is flat. So hopefully, let's see if I can get it under 10 minutes. We're gonna see how it goes. But anyway, that will be like the end of my prep day. Just gotta shower, stretch. But Food is all done. Water's not all done, but it will be. And that's like day 1 of complete scorched earth, and we feel good. I'll check in with you tomorrow. Good afternoon, everybody. It is Tuesday. Yes. Like, why do I only have 8 minutes of storage left? Like, how do I only have 8 minutes when I literally just deleted my entire vlog from last week? Like, and Ruben has hijacked my camera, so now my camera is his camera. He just vlogs and keeps them in the drafts forever. Anyway, I just think I need a different phone. Like, I still need a vlog on a phone, but it needs to only be a vlogging phone. Anywho, it's Tuesday, trained all morning, had a meeting, and now I'm headed to the apartment gym to just like moderate pace walk jog situation for about an hour. I am doing boot camp later, and I'm probably gonna double boot camp, so 2 boot camps in a row, which even though the total is 90 minutes, I only really count that as 30 minutes each because there's a long period, like, you know, there's 10 to 15 minutes ish of each boot camp that you spend just in active recovery, which I guess is fine because that's what I do when I walk sprint. Like, half of that time is spent walking and not like at my highest effort. So technically, I guess I could count it as 90 minutes. I don't really need to do a full hour right now, but you know, at this point, every minute counts. So I'm just going to double the boot camps. I might not get full effort on the second one, but it is what it is. So anyway, I'm heading to the apartment gym to do this hour. Then I'm going to go take a nap before I go to boot camp. Okay. Are you doing it? Reagan doesn't want to be part of the video.
Because I want mommy to hold it and face it back, and so she could drive. So, but then you could face it back. Obviously, you could face it back now.
Okay, well, I'm driving. So anyway, Reagan's not going to do her taste test. We just left Vitamin Shop. We were both going to do a taste test, but Reagan doesn't want to do it anymore.
Because
so
mommy wouldn't hold it and
Reagan,
turn it back, and she wouldn't drive.
I am... Anywho, so I am taste testing a new Bum Energy. It's new to me. The cream soda. They have a root beer one too, and they have the Dr. Bum, which is supposed to be like Dr. Pepper.
Mommy would turn the screen back, so
Reagan, what do you need from me? Anyway, Miss Attitude. Bum Energy, cream soda. I've had the Dr. Bum one. I was disappointed. They have a root beer one. I don't like root beer, so I didn't try it. But they didn't have any other flavor. Like, they were like out of all their flavors today, so I don't know if they recently had a sale or what, but this is the one that we're getting. I do love a cream soda, so hopefully this does not disappoint me. My nose is stuck. I mean, I know y'all can hear that. Like, I literally remember the moment on the airplane to Panama that I got sick, and I feel like it was when the person that was sitting 2 seats in front of me kept coughing. And now I'm just still trying to battle it. So anyway, let's try Bum Energy cream soda. That's pretty good. Like, it doesn't, what am I trying to say? It tastes like cream soda, but it's definitely not a replacement for cream soda, and I wouldn't probably buy this. This sounds bad because I'm like, oh, that's pretty good, and then I go straight into saying I wouldn't probably buy this again. Mostly because Bum Energy has just so many other much better flavors that this would not be the top. Like, it's not nasty. If somebody offered it to me, I would drink it. But probably, like, there was Bum Energy this, and then there was like some of the rice flavors. Probably next time I would just get one of the rice flavors. Like, I would say the mediocre rice flavors I still prefer to this. Like, it's good. It's not nasty. I'm gonna finish it, but it's not like amazing. This would be good with float. But who needs an energy drink float? Like, that's doing too much. Anyway, Reagan, are you gonna taste your legendary chips or no?
Holders are not chargers. Why can't you could keep the charger in?
Telling me the holders are not chargers. Let us get to a stop sign so I can show you guys what's going on here. Okay, this thing says holders are not chargers. It literally is a charger. My case is a charger. And when it's out of the case, because it's in my hand, it's not charging. And it has 12% battery. So anyway, I don't know why I'm arguing with a 5-year-old. We're going to go. We're not going to film anything else. She's not going to taste test her legendary jalapeno chips for you guys.
When it's done charged.
She's going to taste it later. She feels like she needs the camera up close and personal and not in the case right now. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, October 12th. You're going to get this little side lighting because, well, I mean, right now I'm still in the neighborhood, so there's lights everywhere, but as soon as I get out, it's going to be dark and you're only going to have that light. Wednesday, October 12th. We are 9 days out. What day is the show? I think we're 90s now. I think I compete on the 21st. Single digits is crazy, actually. I was 136 even today, so that's good. Lost half a pound from yesterday and 4.5 pounds from 2 days ago. But we are moving and grooving. Honestly, I feel really good. Like for the amount of cardio that I have been burning, the amount of cardio that I've been doing, my body physically feels pretty good. You know, when you're getting into those really, really, really high cardio days, which maybe some of you have never done that, but for those who have done, you know, over an hour of cardio a day, like get pushing to 2 hours of cardio a day, your body is just physically tired. Like I remember, not right now because I'm switching up my modalities anyway, but I remember like maybe during my Arnold prep or something, like I physically was like, I can't do the treadmill anymore. Like my shins will not do this anymore. I can't do the treadmill. And so I was like trying to do the elliptical, but the elliptical is just never really hits for me. Like it takes a lot of effort for me to get my heart rate up on the elliptical, so I don't really love the elliptical. And obviously the stairs are just like fire on the legs. Like it was really challenging for me to find cardio that would bring my heart rate up without like a ton of effort and without killing my body. So anyway, all that to say is like my shins feel okay, my knees feel okay, my feet feel okay. Like knock on wood, I still have several more days of this, but like for doing it the amount of days in a row that I have been, like obviously I've only been doing 2 hours for 2 days, but I mean in Panama I went up to 90 minutes a day. So I've been going, you know, so before Panama I did 75 minutes a day for like 3 or 4 days, I think starting on that Monday. So yeah, 3 days I did 75 minutes a day. Then in Panama I did 90 minutes a day, and since Panama I've done 2 hours a day. So it has been a lot of cardio. So I'm happy that I feel physically pretty good. And obviously like the body is starting to change a little bit more. We still have a good way to go before I feel like I'm looking better than the Olympia, but I also think that I am right now just in hard depletion, that once I get like 1 gram of carbs in my body, I think I'm also going to look a lot different. So anyway, we're getting there. We're trucking along. I am going to end the video today just because my store, I don't know what's going on with the storage, you guys. I think they're finally going to make me get a new phone. I've had a Galaxy S21 since I lived in Tennessee. Like I've lived in California for coming up on 3 years now. I've had not the same phone because I've gotten it replaced under insurance a couple times, but like I've had the same model for 5 years. Like I have not upgraded my phone. One thing about me, guys, I don't want to spend money. This car is paid off, and I'm gonna drive this vehicle until this vehicle will not drive. This phone is paid off. I might get a new phone, but honestly, I think I'll just deal with the storage. I'd rather just deal with the storage than have to pay for another new phone. Like, why do I need a new phone? This one works fine. Although, does it work fine? Because I'm always complaining about my storage. I don't want to have to pay. Like, if it's paid off, why do I need a new one? Anyway, all that to say is I'm going to be uploading my videos more frequently for the next 10 days. Like, so probably over the next 10 days, you're probably going to get like 4 videos instead of like what would normally be 2. Just honestly because it's easier I'm holding this phone. It's easier for me to store the shorter videos than like the over hour-long videos. So anyway, headed to work, just trained the early morning, then I got cardio, and I am going to try to run my routine today. I got to double check the Powerhouse schedule. I think on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday they're in there until noon. I think on Tuesday and Thursday they're in there until 11. I don't know. I'm going to try to run routine sections today because last time I didn't get sections, and then we got it run a full out this weekend. So anyway, that's where we are. Okay, I am 14 there it is, 14 minutes away from being done with cardio for today. I did not go to Menifee Powerhouse to run my routine. So earlier this morning I had said, I think Monday, Wednesday, and Friday there's classes in the room until noon, and on Tuesday and Thursday the classes end at 11, and that is correct. So I'm going to wait until tomorrow to go there, just because I could get into the room earlier. So we just went to Powerhouse, and I did everything, okay? I did the ski erg for 10 minutes, I did the assault bike for 10 minutes, I did the Stairmaster for 30 minutes, and I did this treadmill for 20 minutes, then I posed for like 5 minutes, and now I'm here, finishing up the last 40 minutes. Like I said, I'm about 13 minutes away from being done. Oh my gosh, Ruben leaves tonight. He's competing in Fort Lauderdale this weekend. Hopefully he wins some money. And then I leave and compete up in Leader next weekend, and then done. No more dieting, everybody. Ruben applied for the Arnold. I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered, y'all. I'm planning my Thanksgiving and birthday menu. She's not doing the Arnold. I'm gonna be in my off season, my improvement season, my big back season. Literally, I want a bigger back until, I don't know, I guess I'll start prep for the Olympia. I mean, we're speaking this into existence. The Olympia, from what word on the street, is in September next year. So if I back that out, like, you know, a good 20-week prep, because you're gonna need 20 weeks. I think that means I start prep in May. I don't know. Until May, she's gonna be off a diet, kind of. We're gonna keep it tight this time. We're not gonna get up to I don't know. My stage weight's a little below 130, right? Like that's what we try to hit. Obviously the goal is to be leaner next year, but also with more muscle. So my assumption is that we're gonna be somewhere around the same weight, just looking better. I don't wanna have to lose 20 pounds. However, honestly guys, if my stage weight is like 129, y'all saw how easy it was for me to get 140. I'm like, I could be 140 3 days out from a show. So like mentally, I've said like, oh, you know, I want to stay within 10 pounds of my stage weight, but without, you know, so I can build muscle without just going overboard. But honestly, seeing how easy it is for me to gain 10 pounds from the stage, we're not going to go crazy this year, everybody. Okay, that's my promise. That's my promise to you, that we're not going to go ham and lose our mind coming off stage. I know I've been on a diet for 2 years, so the chances of me keeping it in control are probably low, but I'm committed to it. Guys, I need to win money at the Olympia next year. That's my goal. First goal, qualify. First goal, qualify. Second goal, win money. Anyway, that's it. Get this video edited, delete. Keep finding things to delete off my phone so I'll have enough storage to save it. And then I think tomorrow or Friday, one of these days, my next vlog will just be like a day in the life. Just one vlog, like one day. Maybe, I don't know. I just watched somebody else's vlog and their entire vlog was just one day and I kind of liked it. So maybe I'll do that. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. We're so close. We're so close.